Hello and welcome everybody, and thank you guys for joining me into the first Abyssal dungeon of Feiton, the Sea of Indolence. Now, this is a 2-boss dungeon. The parts in between are basically just clear the mobs, go to the next area, clear some mobs, so there's nothing to worry about here. For the first boss, you have this sort of big lizard thingy here, and you're all running around in your funky suits. Just spam your skills as you have no mana or anything to worry about. Just use everything as you see fit. Very early into the fight, a second ad or a second boss will spawn, the shark. Now you should divert your attention towards the shark, because killing the shark grants you a buff that grants you attack speed and also increases your damage on a staggered target. This will help you take down the main boss faster. Other than that, there aren't really any rules when it comes to this boss fight. Don't step into any AoE and avoid getting too many of those bleed stacks, because they can ramp up quite a bit and can hurt quite badly. So outside of this, just kill the shark, then kill the main boss, and you're done with the first part. Before we go into the second boss fight, you now encounter a mechanic that will be present throughout the other 2 Abyssal dungeons as well. That is oxygen, indicated by a small circle above your head. Fully, this grants you 60 seconds of oxygen, and when that is depleted, you start taking dot damage, which is also lethal, so definitely to be avoided. To avoid this, either stand on rippling bubbles that you can find across the map, or consume the purple flowers that will fully regenerate all the oxygen to the max capacity. Going into the second fight, there aren't too many mechanics to worry about. The main thing is here, keep an eye on your oxygen, because this fight will most likely last longer than 60 seconds. Rippling bubbles and flowers are across the corners or the edges of the map, so just go there when you run out of oxygen. Secondly, this boss can petrify you and or your teammates. This is indicated by a purple bar below the character. Just hit them with skills and or auto attacks to free your teammates. This is very crucial because they will no longer be able to dodge anything if they are petrified. Lastly, if you hear this sound effect here, then that's your cue to find yourself in the small bubble here, because that's the safe zone for the floor-wide AoE. That's pretty much it about the boss. Like I said, avoid getting your teammates petrified, and if they do get petrified, free them so they can dodge the incoming AoE that happens every now so often. After you reach 50% of the HP bar, the boss will submerge himself into the ground, change his moveset slightly a bit, and actually become more mobile despite his feet and legs are now in the ground. Other than that, it's really just that, dodge the very easily indistinguishable AoE. Other than that, you're good to go for the first Feiton Abyssal. Thank you everybody for joining me into this quick guide. If you found this helpful, please consider leaving a like and sharing this video. You can also find me on Twitch. Be sure to check out my social media links in the description below. Last but not least, do stay healthy, do stay safe, and I'll see you guys next time.